Okay, I'm a bit late because I was a bit too into fighting this battle. Also, well, I actually have someone watching from the get-go, 4 viewers actually, which is kind of rare. But I guess because Xenosaga actually gets people to watch, maybe. Okay, so also forgot to mute my my laptop there. Anyways, here's where I'm at so far with Kevin. He's getting low. He's still hard though. He's definitely still hard. He's building up his boosts now. I'm waiting to do something with Jin currently. I also maxed out a lot of my items like these med kits and these revives. The S's, I also got the revives. I don't forget where they are. Somewhere here. I'll revive M's there because I can't use it right now. So he needs some recovery. Will this be the final part? I'm hoping. I named it part 20 just in case. Now, I definitely hate this boost seal. I haven't had boosts for a while. What to do with Cosmos currently? I think she'll guard. I want to get some stuff back with her. Damn, that move's taking away way too much from me. I need to heal.
Ether drive.
I need to heal. Alright then. I'm gonna follow through. I hate the order that's currently going on here. I'm gonna guard with her again. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, good. And a revenge. That's fine too. Good. I hope he has disengage. Or refresh. I hope he has refresh. You don't have refresh, eh? Fine then. How about defensive? I was hoping. Oh, he does have refresh. Good. Woo!
Ether drive.
I'm not at the final boss until I beat this guy, pretty much though. Everyone's also almost at their break limit. That sucks. I'm gonna tread carefully here, I think. If I mess up, it's not good. What are we at? See? He just got broken. I was afraid of that. He's also building his boost, unfortunately. Okay, on Cosmos right now.
Ether drive.
Okay, you will also use... I'm treading very carefully right now.
Here.
And I still have EP recover. It doesn't really feel like it. Actually, Cosmos is recovering. If I had enough EP with her, I could come up with a plan. Almost.
Ether drive.
It would really save me a little bit. It would... Oh, he's boosting now.
It's over.
There he goes.
Sorry.
Ugh, man. Oh, man. What to do here, though? Unfortunately, with him like this...
Here.
He's boosting like crazy, man. Okay, I need... God damn, he's still building his boost, too. That's insane. I can't do anything when he's doing that. When he's got... his moves are insane. He's not even used... You know what I noticed? He stopped using lightning. I cut the lightning in half, and he's not using it anymore. That sucks. That's what's killing me right now. I just realized. That he hasn't been using it for a long time.
Here.
And when he's... Now, he doesn't seem to use his boost unless he has...
Eternal rest for tainted
That's fine.
souls.
Alright, Cosmos. I'm gonna have to do something with you soon, I think. That's fine. He's my, what you call it, guy. See, if I build a boost right now, I'm trying to avoid building a boost for him currently until I get where I want to be. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing currently. So, yes, I'm going to be treading cautiously. Cosmos. Damn it, I need a little bit more. You're gonna item, you're gonna medkit somebody. Maybe Jin.
Here.
Somebody's gonna die right now, guaranteed. So I might as well just try and get some EP recovery going on for somebody. I mean, guess he's gonna kill whoever gets it, right? Do it on Chaos. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it on the person I cast it on. I knew it. That was pretty much a guarantee. Hey, I'm not hurting on items here.
Thank you.
I need this.
Ether drive.
I feel like his attacks are doing worse than last time. Like, this destructive impulse is what's hurting me right now. I hate this destructive impulse he keeps doing. It's killing me. It just one attack.
Use this.
And the order right now is also not good for me. Oh, my ether. That's actually bad. This time it's actually bad to have that. I'm doing it. I need it. Reflect damage. Okay, what do we got going here? We're gonna guard you. We're gonna guard you. And we are going to cast. I need this EP recovery for sure.
Ether drive.
Granted, Jin's got a lot of EP. Man, he's recovered a lot. Jin has recovered a lot of EP. I'm going to use that to my advantage soon. I wish he was a bit stronger. She needs more EP. I need to use her EP. Okay, fine for now. Fine for now. Jin, you're going to do this. You are okay, I got some boost. I'm going to need to use boost here to make this work, I think. Okay, Chaos is going to get boosted next. I don't want to use it this quick. Nah, I'm not ready yet. Guard. There we go. Finally. Jesus. Then I need to use one of Chaos's too. Great, she's broken. Just what I didn't need. Notice I haven't attacked in a while because he's gonna use his boost like mad. And I need my thing to work first. You know what I mean? I need this thing to work. Okay, wait, hold on a second here. That's not what I need. It's not what I need at all.
Ether drive.
I'm telling you, man. I need Cosmos to activate her thing before I go with what I want to do. And then I'm going to have Jin activate his thing. I got a plan going. I just need the perfect situation before I can do it.
Eternal rest.
Are you serious doing this now? He's ruining everything, man. I'm telling you. Well, at least he's got, like, no break again. So this means now that his breaks, I mean, his boost is reset. I do have best ally, yes. I guess I could use it. Hold that thought, actually. I have a plan going on currently. Because best ally is going to be used very quickly. Guaranteed. But trust me, I have a plan going on here. Right now, I can start getting it into motion a little bit. Okay, let's cast. I wish I would hate. I don't want to do this, but I guess I will. Best ally on Jin.
Ether drive.
I have reasons for Jin too. Okay. Put his text away, which doesn't upset me as much. Okay, unfortunately, I guess I gotta start getting going on this. Alright, let's get going. And you.
Ether drive.
There we go. Thank you for doing that. Yes, good. Thank you for that. Good. Just what I was hoping for. Alright, let's hope I can start. This is what I've been abusing for a while until he got me into a bad loop. And when he has that, man, he's pretty damn good. And he gets to go again. In fact, avenged it, but whatever. There! Whoa, man! That's what I was waiting for to finish him off. Those 99 EP moves I was waiting for. I had to rebuild some of that. When I was using that, everything, that's how I got most of his damage. That's how I was abusing those earlier on in the battle.
Why? Is that your will? Is this really the result you desired?
Kevin.
Xian, you're confused. You're unable to make calm decisions about where you stand.
Please stop. I don't want to fight you.
Xian, I don't want to hurt you either. Why can't you understand my feelings?
Stand down, Kevin Winnicott.
This is where he gets betrayed.
Wilhelm.
It seems I expected too much from you, Kevin.
What, you're not going to destroy Kevin?
Kevin!
Okay, now this changes everything. First of all, go back and save. Because I don't want to have anything. Stop walking, Jin. Alright, save that one. In fact, I'm going to make my backup save. So this is where we get, like, I think the 30-minute cutscene, is it? Okay, so now this changes my equipment completely. Unfortunately, my Thunder Wall proved to be pretty damn useless. Great. Well, this is what I also bought. I bought at least 2 of these. So I get no those things on me. Now, the final battle, who do I want? That's a good question. What do I want for a final battle? That'd be great if I had versus an M. But I don't think we're going to have any. Half fire and ice. Half lightning and beam. I assume it's going to be beam, so we'll do that. You are only null poison. I don't like that. I don't have... I looked through these bracelets. I couldn't find good ones that were cheap. In case I need Ziggy. Even the rings, I had trouble trying to buy something good. So, I also raised my levels almost up to 60. Almost. And, of course, my skill line... I pretty much maxed just about everyone out that I needed. It's too bad these ones are almost useless. Almost useless. For him, for example. I mean, EP plus 10 is not much. She's got a lot. But it's not like I'm going to use her anyway. He's got a lot, but what can I really give him? Type B critical? Or short counter? I mean, what's my chances of getting a counter with Junior? There's a small chance too. I mean, I don't even know what type of enemy we're going to be fighting. It might not even... A final boss might go outside the spectrum of these types, for all I know. I'll just do that. Who to have in the final battle is the question. Could do evasion +2. These are all done. These are all the good things are basically done, I'd say. I guess I gotta save anyway again. I'll keep this team for now. And I guess gotta go just try it out, really. I mean, what else can I do? At least there will be not much in my way. Well, I mean, I don't know how many forms it's going to be even. Also, before I continue on, yesterday when I was doing a Metroid Prime 3 stream, my OBS actually did crash during it, and it cut the stream off. If my stream cuts off, it means my OBS may have crashed. It's the only time I ever had it. I just want to warn you guys just in case, and I'll try and get up and running as soon as possible. It worked the rest of the time, but then it sucks because I have to somehow merge parts, and YouTube only allows you to do less than an hour. So, anyways, enough with that. Let's go see exactly what Wilhelm has planned. And should be a long cutscene. Hey, look.
Look at that! Over there! That's Abel!
Oh, it's an ES battle?
Impossible. How'd he transfer them?
I had a feeling it wouldn't be a good idea to leave them in your hands.
Oh, he's taking them from us.
They all appear to have awakened, so I'll go ahead and retrieve them from you. You don't mind, do you, Yeshua?
Yeshua is chaos, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Our damn ESs are useless. Trying to see what everything's been accumulating to. This entire series. 3 games worth. Oh, it's not really a cutscene, it's dialogue. Unless there's more cutscene later.
That thing. That's Zarathustra?
Shion, your will is even stronger than I expected. You are truly worthy of being the maiden. Now I will make use of that power.
Please, wait. Shion is still...
I told you to stand down, Kevin. Cosmos failed, and you lost Telos as well. Even the maiden with the key has left you. Acknowledge the truth. You were unable to fulfill your role.
You're Wilhelm? What is Vector's CEO doing here?
That is one of the phrases that defines me. However, words give people many forms. Vector's CEO, head of Hyams, Ormus Patriarch, the Federation Executive Committee.
He's basically just running everything for his own will.
All of those are nothing more than phrases that define me. They each define me, yet none of them are me. So far, the only one who can define me is you, Yeshua. Now, Shion, I'd like to start Zarathustra with the key you hold.
I have no intention of doing that.
I expected you to say that. You foolishly chose your death over restoring your time with Kevin. The preciousness of limited life, the beauty of death. You're intoxicated by that narcissism. It's such an incredibly human choice. But unfortunately, your life doesn't matter to me at this point. All I need is your power as the maiden, the key, and Mary. Are you perhaps bewildered? Zarathustra is one of the systems created by people in ancient times. It was used to ascend to the realm of God. It was orchestrated by Mary, and its power source was you. Right, Yeshua? But it didn't turn out the way they expected. God did not permit mankind's actions. So in order to prevent the destruction of the universe, I bestowed upon it a certain role. That's right, Yeshua. The destruction you will bring.
Chaos? Who are you?
Everything that makes up this universe is connected by the collective subconscious. Redoing everything from nothing by acting upon that collective subconscious and sending everything into the flow of imaginary time. This is the role I gave to the Eternal Circle, Zarathustra. Udu is God himself. The two Abels exist as Udu's observational terminals for this lower domain. In order to assure the continuation of our world, we must seal them away. We will cover the eyes of God, remove his influence from this world, and effect the recurrence of wills through Zarathustra. And that is precisely the reason why I exist. Shion, you are the maiden. When you use your key, Mary can lead the wills from throughout the entire universe to Zarathustra.
You're wasting your time. I have no intention of activating a system like this. Besides, mankind doesn't want that. We're all fighting to live this moment.
Are you sure? Large numbers of wills have already gathered here on their own. They all reject the world as it is now and wish for days long past.
That can't be. There's no way everyone will reject the universe.
The Gnosis.
Yes. Gnosis are the form of people who have rejected others and the world. They seek salvation. Faced with being overcome with loneliness and fading away, they choose instead to return everything to the beginning. Mary and I shall give them what they seek. The eternal recurrence. Are you ready to help now?
You must be joking. No, I'll never do what you say.
I see. That's too bad, for I am not as kind as Kevin.
I can't say I have a complete understanding of what exactly he's trying to do. He's using words and stuff. I don't really like. I don't know.
Stop it! What are you doing to her?
He's trying to block the eyes of God from seeing people. It's a lot. I have to read up on all this later
I
on.
have no interest in what happens to her, and I don't care.
Probably easier to understand the philosophy behind the
I only
game.
need her desire to use the key, even if I have to force her. That is the reason why she is here. Stubborn, aren't we? How long can you stand it?
Chief! Stop! Stop it! If you don't stop, she'll... Cosmos! Help her! Hurry!
Shion.
Mary, I forbid you to interfere. Understand?
Alright, Krona's giving me a definition here. Something about restarting and looping the universe over and over again because of his circle fetish. Because Krona mentioned something about how Wilhelm probably likes circles because of whatever is in that thing. I think that's what I was like. It just seems a bit too simple. Just restarting everything and people rejecting. It's kind of weird. That's all I can say.
Cosmos! What's wrong?
Apparently she can't disobey Wilhelm.
You're wasting your breath. Mary understands what must be done to save this universe.
What about her protocol to protect Shion? Oh, probably to protect Shion for this moment? Is it Wilhelm who made protecting Shion the highest priority?
Chief!
I think triangles suck. I don't know, I'm just making things up here. Hey look, Shion. Thinking about the past again.
Hello, Kevin.
It's all right, Shion.
Kevin, are you there? Help me, please. Kevin, help me.
You just cut off his arm or something? Or, yeah. I'm pretty sure he can, like, grow it back or something. He just karate chopped it. That's our Trudeau! Wait, no, Kevin. Sorry.
Kevin!
Kevin, are you satisfied?
We know that did
now?
nothing.
Why act surprised? Everything has occurred as expected, including your act of betrayal.
You knew?
Of course. What you seek is not order for the universe, but only for your own personal
He basically
desire.
found people who wanted something and I guess used that to his advantage.
An eternal world for the two people in love.
That's right. I have no attachment to this world. But I cannot lose Shion.
For love? Ridiculous. That has no value.
Hey, Lord Krelian, you're in time for the final battle. Just gotta get through the dialogue. So, hey, isn't Wilhelm basically Krelian? That's why he's suspected. Because Krelian also worked in the shadows for most of the game, and Wilhelm was working in the shadows for most of the game.
Aren't you happy you'll be able to feel her pain, Kevin? Now, Shion, have you changed your mind?
No.
Honestly. Stubborn, aren't you? Then how about this? Mary, bring Shion here. What's wrong? Shion will continue to suffer eternally, not permitted to die. You're the only one who can release her from her pain.
No, Cosmos! Don't do what he says!
Are you sure, Mary? You don't want to lose Shion.
They gave him the most creepiest voice ever, where he speaks in a very whispery tone. Alright, another cutscene. Well, FMV. What is Cosmos going to do?
Shion.
No, don't! Cosmos! Stop right there! Mary!
No, stop!
That's right. You can't defy me. This fate has been destined right from the time you sealed Anima. How does it feel to be betrayed by someone you once trusted, Shion? In order to save you, Mary intends to ignore your will and activate Zarathustra.
No!
Very good. You have
What happens
done
if you
well.
crush it?
With this, we will be able to live forever.
Cosmos!
Can it be crushed? Hey, see, that's what I was wondering.
What are you doing? Mary,
Even when he's surprised, it just sounds monotonous.
you fool.
You fool. What are you
Now
doing?
This universe will be completely
Come back here.
destroyed.
Don't turn your back to me.
Even Yeshua will perish. Mary, is this what you really want?
Truthfully, Lord Krellian, I figured Wilhelm was going to be a
I am not.
maybe not a mastermind, but at least someone higher up.
I am Cosmos.
Huh? Kevin. What? Oh my god, he's creating a dimensional shift. Everyone out of here. He doesn't have guts in there. He has a wormhole. He was just way too underplayed to not be a nobody, pretty much. That's the way I saw him. Since part 2, I figured something was weird about him.
Let's end this.
Because in Xenosaga episode 1, he wasn't really shown, I don't think. He was shown in, like, the last cutscene, like Jin was. But, like, for a brief second. I had to rewatch that to even realize that.
Oh? Are you going to use yourself as a shield to protect her?
Kevin!
We've been rejected by this world and by them.
Humans. Mere humans are rejecting me? Impossible. It is unthinkable. They don't understand how precarious this universe is. This frail world standing on a thin thread. If that balance is tipped, everything will
I'm gonna have to go back to
lost.
some of my footage of Xenosaga episode 2 and see what I said about him. Because I've been wondering about him for a while.
We're the ones who don't understand. They are trying to walk their own path.
Whoops.
under
I
their
pressed too soon.
speed. They will walk across that thread with full knowledge of what it means.
They'll never be able to do that.
Really? I think it's possible.
Chaos?
Yeshua, I didn't expect to hear you say something like that.
This world is more flexible than you think. Even as we speak, ripples are spreading throughout the entire universe.
Are you saying you're going to release your power? You're a failsafe implanted in this universe. If you release your power, there will be more to worry about than just ripples. And besides, it's too late now to suppress their wills.
If it was only me, that's true. But I'm not by myself.
I see. Are you saying you've come here to challenge your own fate?
So in the end, it turns out the game is pretty much about chaos.
That's a fascinating decision.
Forget everyone else.
But unfortunately, it looks like you're a little late.
What's happening?
He's going chaotic. Destroying all the ESs.
Zarathustra has gone out of control. If it continues like this, the universe will eventually dissipate and vanish.
Stop it. Stop the system now.
If I should stop it, then what? What will you do with this tremendous energy? With these countless wills that reject each other, that have nowhere to go?
You have to fight a robot in non-robot forms.
Are you implying that you know how to heal them? The world can only be returned to the beginning. Come, Mary. help us guide them into the past. There is no other way for us to save this world. What do you think you're doing now?
I refuse to continue to let you do as you please.
How foolish of you. Kevin, don't you know that your body will perish from this world if you continue to do that?
I won't be the only one. You will perish as well, Wilhelm.
So, you do this with full knowledge.
No, Kevin!
Didn't he already die, technically?
Shion! I'm suppressing the system's energy. Hurry! You must destroy Zarathustra!
But Kevin, you...
Don't worry about me. Concentrate on the system. This won't mean anything if you don't stop it.
Shion. It's true, he's right. The future isn't set in stone. With the power of your wills, you can shape it into the future you desire.
I mean, I can't really prepare for this boss because I don't know what's gonna happen. Better have some good music. Zarasu, I can't say that word. I can't say that word at all. Okay, this thing's huge. Let's see, it's only got Zarathustra. That's with the TH. The second Paper Mario game. You're talking about the 1,000-year door. I think I beat the 1,000-year door on my first try. So I don't know that feel. That's the second one, right? It is the second one. I mean, anyway, how to go about this battle? Well, multiple ways. First of all, it's got 6 boost. That sucks. It's gonna abuse it eventually. Nice! You can drain all my energy in one shot. Just what I was hoping for. Yeah, this is not going to end well, I bet. And even buffing up my characters I feel like isn't going to help either. This music. I feel like I've heard it before. Of course it wouldn't have a weakness. Final bosses don't have... In fact, I don't think Cosmos is good for this battle, truthfully. The only thing she'd be good for it is to tank it out, maybe, if I used her EP. But this early on doesn't seem right. Well, granted, he shouldn't be weak. He should at least have... Let's try this out. I mean, I criticaled it. That's something. I mean, it sucks that he already took away so much HP from me. It doesn't even give me a chance to do what I want to do. I mean, I could... He has a lot of ether, so I could always just critical him right away. Hey, look, he went down to 287, man. All right, good. This is a good time to get this going on him. I could... I'll never have enough freaking EP to do that. I could best ally everyone, but I'll use up all my EP. Of course, this is where I'm going to use up all my items, too. I got to take that in consideration. Cover EP on Jin.
Ether drive.
Transvolans. Is that the movie did before? Because I had missed it when reading it. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, it missed Chaos somehow. Wow. Dude, he's gonna break all my people, like, with no effort. So I gotta heal again, god damn it. Look, he gets to go again too.
Ether drive.
I have a reason for doing that, man. I know I'm not gonna get much boost, so I'm gonna use what I can when I have it. Recovered EP is my lifesaver.
Ether drive.
I have very little in ice. Okay, I'm fine with that, believe it or not. Hey, maybe Jin could go soon. Okay, what do we have? Massive fire attack versus massive fire attack plus medium break. Let's try this out. It seemed weaker. That it is a bit weaker though. That's the issue, unless it's because of the break. Okay, Gale Strike. See, that's good. He seems to always be faster when you do that. Follow through. I'm gonna try this out then. A bit more. And he went again. More ice bolts, eh? Let me look at my items. Let me take stock of my items here so I know what I have. Especially in ether recoveries. Only 3 of these and only 6 of these, but I have 20 of these. But it's probably not a lot. We're probably looking at maybe 10 to 50 max recovery. Anti-crystal. You're going to crystallize me? You better not crystallize me. Though I was warned about it. That's why I bought so much of it. Pretty much, I don't have a lot of items. Yeah, I'm not planning on holding back, but the thing is, I don't want to abuse everything at the start where I know he's going to get stronger. That's where the issue comes in, I find. Actually, can you break this guy even? To me, that's an interesting question. Can Zarathustra be broken? Defensive.
Ether drive.
Alright, he went again. Good. In fact, I should recover
Ether drive.
HP even, maybe. Alright, we definitely want to use your Gale Strike again. Now, okay, I might... Let's try this out. Unfortunately, it's going to use up all of her EP. Damn it, he ran out already of it. I just hate how little it lasts. Okay, I'm not going to... All the way on him for now.
Ether drive.
Misty, no. I know that he's... What have you done to me? You sealed my ether. You suck. Can I even get rid of that? Alright, what move should I use? Nemesis? Let's see here. Not that much. I should have just used her defense at that rate. Can I get rid of that with like a cleanser or something? I hope so. I bought a whole bunch of them. Good. Because I need his ether. Col Passio. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I anticipated. Let's do this.
Ether drive.
I mean, while she has that, I'm going to abuse it for now. Unfortunately, her ether does not recover fast. Energy began to gather at central core. Alright, he's preparing for something, which means I gotta be careful. Bought a bunch of these to help reduce ether consumption.
Use this.
I'm gonna guard... He's preparing for something. What is W Fang? Let's try that one out. Actually, that was better. Why am I not using that one? I'm gonna guard him. Embryon. And we're all broken. It's not weak, but I think it's a break attack. Chaos of Zarathustra has begun. Oh no. Computer defense element shifted. Well, at least they recover quickly, but I have no idea what element has shifted. You know what? He already recovered all of his damn ether, man. Abuse that stuff to hell. I'm gonna guard her. She needs a bit of a cold passio again. Oh, okay, good guard. Woo, good guard. Good guard. She's gonna be a tank for a little while right now. What else do I got? Okay, what do I have on me? Balance up, absolute critical, balance up. Hey, he ran out of his recovery EP. He needs that.
Ether drive.
Rasp, you suck. I hate Rasp. Hate these things. Okay, his tech's not as much, actually. What's the else? You have EP, balance, absolute critical, Gale Strike. Oh, damn it! His element definitely did shift. I actually didn't think it would be the physical, so now is a problem. Technically, she has fire attacks, which might work. Because this W Fang is a physical. Let's see, how about fire? Well, it works. It just sucks that I wasted his EP at this point. That sucks. That sucks big time, man. Don't even have enough to use his special attack. God damn it, what a waste. Fire, and I have no idea what that thing on the end is. What does he have here? This is a large break attack. Medium ice. Is that a beam maybe at the end? I think that's beam, so... Cosmos has a lot of beam weapons, I think. What to do with Chaos? I mean, I could just buff us up a bit more. What do we have on us? EP. Yeah, Seal Tech. He even lost his... Oh, he needs his recovery EP. Always put that on somebody.
Ether drive.
Hope he shifts again. Or it. That's fine. Do whatever you want on him. He's guarding pretty much. Well, he'll just charge his EP then. Once it's weak to physical again, that'll be fine. I'm going to buff up a little bit here. I could best ally in theory. Small amount and small amount. What do we have right now? We don't have defensive anymore, and we don't have balance. Let's do this just in case. Maybe he can miss us. I don't think I have Erd Kaiser Sigma at all. At least I don't think I do. I have Fury, but no, I didn't get the. It was probably from a thing, you know. Physical. This is a medium beam attack. That would, in theory, work. I mean, I could, in theory. Massive fire attack. I would love to use that one, but it requires 4 boost, which I don't have yet. I feel like this one works better, even though it's not a G. Wait, what is it again? It's an M, technically. Yeah, Jin's useless right now. Whatever. Ha! That actually worked, surprisingly. What's the... I can't use this text. I would have looked at it. Hey, the one time I want to look at this text. Do I have a massive... I don't have Fury. I wonder how much EP I could actually steal from him. Well... Did I really not give you fire? Does he really have no... I was going to use fire just now, damn it. Well... Where's my breaks recovers? Doesn't he have a good one? Recover, break... Here, break, heal. L. Let's heal her break.
Ether drive.
I wish he shifts this element. Are you talking about adding extra boost? I do have extra boost. The problem is Junior has the rest of it right now. Junior has my boost one, so I can have up to 6. But, like I said, I put that on Junior at the time, which may have been a mistake. Well, at the time it was good. Nice critical. Building up some boost here. God damn you. I mean, if I change... No, Junior doesn't have a lot of... Junior doesn't have really any fire or beam attacks. The only other person who might... No one else has a beam attack. That's only Cosmos, really. Unless it's in your magic. I don't know what... Momo I haven't used in so long. I don't even know what she has. I'm going to use them as defense mostly. Transvolans. Oh, I missed him at least. What do we got now? Her EP recover's gone, which isn't good.
Ether drive.
I don't think I have that one. That like it's a magic thing. I don't think I have that. Can't use any of her ether. And use your attacks on... Okay, I'm going to guard her because she needs her EP recovery. Come on, switch, man! You got the worst combination of attacks here. I'm afraid to bring Momo out because she would probably just die within an instant. Oh my god. I mean, she's the only other person who really has anything EP-wise that's worth it. I'm gonna take a shot, because right now he's useless. As much as I really don't think I should be bringing Momo out, I'm doing it. I seriously feel like I've heard this song before somewhere. I'm only guarding because I want, Of course you're gonna go to Momo. And of course you're gonna get rid of her ether right when I want to check her stuff out. Jeez.
Ether drive.
Yeah, I know I'm not doing much damage because, it's hard to do damage currently. I'm really only doing it with... That was the worst thing you could do. I have, this. Too bad I can't use it. Medium. They're all physicals. She needs to... She needs a cleanser already. She just got in. She already needs cleansing. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a 2. Recover EP. Always.
Ether drive.
Transvolans! It's gonna hurt Momo badly, I bet. I might be guarding Cosmos soon just to... Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. What do you got? Abyss Walker. Nullify physical attacks, damage self. Oh man, I didn't max out our other thing. Which though this sounds good, I might as well just do it. Let's nullify those physicals, man.
Ether drive.
Of course, I don't know how much of its attacks are even physical. I'm gonna guard her just so she can heal EP. That's gonna be part of my thing going on here. In fact, I don't even need to use that. This will also help him revive some EP. Colpasio is not gonna be helpful. Damn, she can get wiped out. Alright, what else do you have here? Kaiser Fury. Medium ice attack. Okay, we don't want that, obviously. That's a heavy beam to all. There's no point in doing that. Should I steal from this thing? Probably not. You probably can't. Heavy beam on all. What else do you have here? You have fire, inferno. Heavy fire to all. Well, gotta try it out.
Ether drive!
I mean, it's something. Gotta do some damage to it. Okay, let's see now. She needs a recovery, of course, but I got plenty of this, so who cares?
Use this.
That's Tex, right? I'm not really big on her Tex anyway. Right now, she's pretty much gonna be using Here's the abilities of all. Does this work against it? Does this work? So, wait, I'll try it.
Ether drive!
Oh, it's on her? Wait, no, it's that. Yeah, okay, I've never used it. I remember what the Hilbert effect is. Hope that works. Auto revive all ally. Oh, I don't want that. Medium ice attack. That sucks. I'm gonna wait. I wish I could use something on you. I guess I might as well just maybe. Can I mine down it? It should be immune, right?
Ether drive.
I can debuff this thing? I assumed I couldn't. If that's the case, then. Because I know Kevin was immune to most things. Okay, that was pointless. Ether. Wait, special attack. I want to see what she has. A large ice attack, but that's stupid. Increases the abilities of all allies. That would be good if I could, like, do regular stuff. Well, I mean, it could still work on Momo and Cosmos in theory.
Mystic powers grant.
I'll just have to, like, you know. Grab also puts our defense up a little bit. That'll be fine. He needs his EP to recover up again, I think. Alright, Momo. You go again, apparently, which is nice. Fire bolt, heavy fire attack. Oh, nice, a fire bolt. That's a single thing. That's good. I don't need to attack all. Woo, nice. Unfortunately, her null's gone. Chaos, you need recover EP on yourself.
Ether drive.
Cosmos, man, your EP sucks. You're good, but your EP really sucks. Man, I just critical this guy massively. Uh-oh. Arms regenerate. Gratia. I didn't even know its arms were gone. Was it always missing its arms? Oh, it's summoning a different form, right? Order grew active. What? There's Comptio. Now I gotta take a look. Well, physicals work. Fire and beam are out. Right. Maybe it's time to change Momo then. What are you gonna text you? Medium physical on all. Single, heavy. I'll just do something. That sucked, but whatever. I guess I won't complain. Let's just use large physical. Why not?
This will end it.
Good enough. Got some of it down. We went. This thing's got to have another form, right? I'm taking it too much off in like a... I feel like I'm taking way too much off of this thing. Lumen Nebula. Whoa, God. I just brought him back in. Oh, thanks for the insta-kill. Thanks for that.
I must.
Thanks for the insta-kill. I guess I'll revive L.
Here.
I could cast Best Ally.
Thank you.
Might as well. Best Ally on Jin. Because he's Best Ally.
Ether drive.
Yeah, so I'm going to be here for a while, aren't I? Well, is this all he's going to cast? Like, that sucks. That's terrible. Just going to do a regular. It was nice, I guess. There, at least it was different for once. Jeez. Casting an instant death all the time sucks.
Ether drive.
Alright then, Cosmos, you're gonna need to heal your break soon. What do we got here? EP recover, that's good. Regular attacks for now because they're working quite well, actually. I'm gonna Gale Strike. Oh, wait, her EP recovery's gone. Okay, EP recovery is so important here. Misty! S-Guard, you suck for that one. Oh, well, there goes... okay, critical out of nowhere, apparently. Yes, yes, yes! Yes! Yes, yes!
Ether drive.
Why am I waiting? That's the perfect time to do it. What do we got here? EP recover and offensive. Oh, he still got offensive, apparently. Just need to use this on Jin.
Use this.
Circle of Order and Circle of Chaos begin to resonate. Order and Chaos have become one. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Is this a guard time? I am going to guard you. I'm going to guard you. And I am going to take this chance and Gale Strike with you. Wow. That was nice. Circuitous thing. This is bad. Jin's gonna die. I knew Jin was gonna die. But I got a lot of things done on him. And Cosmos is broken. Ooh, great. Just what I always wanted.
Ether drive.
Embryon. It's gonna attack Cosmos. Oh, it's everyone. Oh, man. I'm so dead, aren't I? There's no way out of this, is there? Unless Cosmos recovers. Oh, yeah, thanks for the insta-kill on Cosmos.
I'm sorry.
Use this.
Gee, I hope it doesn't cast that often.
Thank you.
Do it, I don't care. Well, now I gotta spend some time rebuilding myself here. At least Chaos has full ether right now. Get some on her, because then I can use her as a tank eventually. Are you serious? You're just breaking me. He's got 6 out of 6 boosts. This is the worst case scenario I could think of right now. This thing is going to use it at some point, and I don't know how I'm going to survive it without defending. That move is terrible. It's an insta-kill. You can't defend against it.
I must.
Oh, it's tech. That's fine.
Use this.
Thank you.
Alright, I guess I can still use this, because if I get attacks in, I get attacks in. Alright, good. What do we got here? Absolute critical. We're going to give you this, because we need you to recover no matter what. Cosmos, you're going to use this. I wish I had a lot of better items, though. I really don't. Would you stop casting that on Jin? I just wasted a ton of EP there. I hate this form. Instant death attack. I hate those. Jesus Christ. I can't even get an attack in like this. Like, I'm busy. I'm way too busy recovering here. And best ally only works once, doesn't it? Stop with this attack! Also, he boosted. Look at this now. He's gonna spam it. Ah, Cosmos survives, though. We got a little bit of a tricky thing going on there. What a waste of time.
Here.
Thanks for the help.
I mean,
Ether drive.
now what do I do with you? Well, this is where you become a tank. That's it, right? I mean, if she can survive it. Yeah, go attack Cosmos now. Cosmos, Cosmos, Cosmos! Of course not. It knows not to attack Cosmos right now.
I must.
It absolutely knows. You know, I might as well just do attack with Jin when I can. Oh, of course it's gonna do that. So, who's dead now? Jin again? Yeah, Cosmos is strong and all, but it's like, she just got broken. That move is so annoying. And now we're broken. I'm stuck. And the worst part is when it attacks, it keeps building its boost. I'm dead. There's no way. There's no way I can survive this now. It never loses its boost. I only survived that out of luck because I cast that thing on her. That's the only reason I survived. Absolutely the only reason I survived was because of my move there.
Ether drive.
I need to attack. I cannot let this thing continue on. I cannot let this form continue. I need to attack. This attack is killing me. I needed to change elements. I can't survive it.
I must.
So the only way for me to survive right now is to just absolutely...
Thank you.
I have to do it that way. There's no way to... I'm not even going to recover Jin right now. There's no reason to. That move is killing me. Thank you for not using it for once. Thank you. You just wasted your turn. I thank you for doing that. Wow, that was... Wait, what? That was weak. That was weak for some reason. That was weird. Weird. That was weird. I feel like... Hilbert, maybe. I could boost Cosmos and find out. I could also put defensive. Not that it helps. I could also try and give it mine down. Ether. Well, there goes all of her EP.
Ether drive.
I didn't see the guard. That thing's huge. It's hard to see when things are on it. That's okay. She's immune. Alright, let's see how this goes. It knows to attack Jin. It still killed him, though.
I must.
Granted, that could be because he was only like half HP, maybe. I might need to recover his HP at some point. But yeah, you can't get rid of this thing's boost at all. It'll keep casting boost. And this one always breaks us. Guaranteed. It's going to cast it on Jin, and Jin's going to die again. Guaranteed. Yep. It's always Jin. Wow, it took a lot there.
I must.
It's always Jin. Never anyone else. It's like it knows that Jin is the physical attacker here. I love when it does that. It gives me a little bit of a break. Okay, now what do I do? There's almost no point to recover EP, and yet I'm gonna do it.
Ether drive.
What do I have? Defensive, mostly. Let me guess, Jin, right? Oh, look, Cosmos. Oh, God, it criticaled her.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Here's what I'm gonna do. Bring up. And then you have to heal. That's not special attack. I can't keep anyone alive enough to keep their boosts, I can't keep anyone alive enough to keep their buffs up, which is unfortunate. Good. Waste. But it's gonna boost at some point, probably. And when it gets the boost, that's terrible. What are we at? It's going down, but it's going to try and kill me. I mean, I know that's what it's supposed to be doing and all, but what I mean by that is it's gonna really try to kill me. What do you have anyway? Not much. Recover all HP and EP for... Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use that. I might as well. I might as well use that at some point. Circle Orin cast began to resonate. This is gonna be bad. Too bad you don't have Hilbert effect too. No one has recover EP right now. Give it to Cosmos.
Ether drive.
Break Chaos has become 1. We're gonna guard. No doubt about that. And then I'm gonna... Ooh. Guard. We are not laying our guard down on this one. And then I'm gonna use that item. And then I'm gonna abuse crap. Chaos is broken. Alright. Still the same thing. Nothing's changed. But do this.
It can't be helped.
That's why I'm doing this stuff here. I know what I'm doing here. Let's Hilbert you.
Ether drive.
And then I'm going to get Jin, his thing. And then maybe even Cosmos, get her defensive going on. Now, what have you changed it to? You have changed to what? I gotta figure this out. You changed nothing, actually. Okay, then. We are going to put you...
Ether drive.
And then with you, we are definitely going to put some more defense up.
Ether drive.
And then with Cosmos, I'm going to go all out right now, in fact. We are going to put this on.
Ether drive.
Good. Wait. It's fine. It's Tex. I don't mind Tex. Chaos. We're going to do more. We're going to... Soul down.
Ether drive.
On Cosmos, please. Yes. Haha! Wow. Jesus Christ. Cosmos again. Yeah! Wow. I mean, she literally can't be attacked right now. I actually wonder if I should see if I have anything good here. Do this,
With this.
and then use her other thing.
Ether drive.
I'm just gonna wait. Do I nullify? I shouldn't be able to nullify. Oh, that doesn't nullify it. It's got a break meter, but I doubt I'll ever get to use it. Then we want to skin down.
Ether drive.
Well, Coastal's broken, but she took no damage. That sucks. We got broken. What else we got here going on? Seal Tech. He needs some EP.
Ether drive.
Whatever you're doing. Oh, it's... Well, he's still broken. Cosmos is up, but she got canceled out, unfortunately. Then... we want an offensive, maybe.
Ether drive.
I should have used her. You know, I have her here. Why not use her with boosts? While I have all these attacks I can do. Eh? Why not? Too bad that one wasn't that strong. Damn, everything's run out. That sucked. It's getting there. I might as well use that thing again in a Terran in time space began to form. Makes me worried. I know what I want to do here. On Cosmos.
Use this.
Oh, nice. 99, just what I need. For this.
Ether drive.
Oh, 99 too. Cosmos is 3. Oh god. Get on her again.
Use this.
Ether drive.
Ether drive.
2. Just like attacking. Oh wow, yeah, I got a double actually. Not much left. Man, could I do this in this shot here? I doubt it. Did I just do it? I went all out on it at the end.
Do you understand what you're doing, Yeshua? Abel's controlled by the system and I'm the operator. If I should somehow suddenly vanish, this world and the universe will...
You may be right, but I want to believe in the light of human beings' will.
Very well then. Is that your answer? That does sound like you, Yeshua.
Kevin.
Perhaps I wanted this from the very beginning. Since the day when I first met you, I may have been waiting for this day to come. I'm sorry, Shion. It's just that
You don't have to tell me. I understand. I know that you placed everything inside here.
Shion.
They're the precious memories you and I blossomed with our love. Thank you, Kevin. Because of you, I've been able to make it this far. Because of you, I'll keep going.
That's right. You'll be fine now.
But wait, Trudeau! What about Pot?
I'm glad
Don't go, Trudeau!
I was able to see you smile again.
I actually don't care.
The world is waiting for you.
And there goes my high. To those who don't know Canadian politics, you're just going to be completely out of the loop.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Kevin. Farewell.
Fooled you! I'm now in my second form.
What's going on? The system is still out of control.
Cosmos will take care of it.
Isn't there any way to
Probably.
somehow
Or
stop
Yeshua.
Don't worry.
Someone's not making it out alive.
So, that is your wish?
Ellie and Faye. Oh, wait. I mean, Abel and, jeez, how can I forget her name? There's this whole song based off of that. Nah. It's N something, right? I forgot her name. God damn it. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. For some reason, nope, it's not gonna come to me. I completely forgot what her name was. Nephilim. That's what I meant. Yeah, I said it right as she said it. Nephilim. Abel and Nephilim.
So it's decided?
Yes. This phenomenon is being caused by the wills. The Gnosis gathered in Zarathustra, with nowhere to go. Together with Abel, I will gather all those wills.
I don't see how this leads to Xenogears at all, other than the fact that these two characters exist.
And dimensionally shift this entire region of space.
The land of origin?
Lost Jerusalem. A planet once called Earth.
Oh, Earth is Lost Jerusalem? Hey, wait a minute. This plot's... Xenoblade has something similar like this, except not really like it. Anyway, like a planet... Oh, forget it. Of course it's Monolith anyways.
Earth. Our homeland.
We cannot stop the universe's accelerating dissipation. The true destruction of the universe. But the potential brought by the light of your will is unlimited. If mankind has enough time to build upon your feelings, then perhaps...
And you will provide us with that time?
Yes, I, Abel, and...
Shion, you're not the one who guided this universe to destruction. Ever since the moment I've existed, my power of anima has caused the universe to tread the path toward destruction.
Your power of anima?
To prevent the destruction of the universe, and to save me, Mary separated the power of anima into the vessels and sealed them, costing her life. Sealed by her, I lost my power and became a spectator. All this time, I didn't know what the meaning anima, this power, held, or why
I don't dig this voice of Chaos. I kind of prefer the one from the first episode. That's like the only voice it seems they couldn't get back.
But now I finally know what it means for me to use this power. You taught me that.
Chaos.
Everyone, this region of space will soon undergo a dimensional shift. Unfortunately, I don't have the power left to help you escape. I want you to get away somehow before this region is destroyed.
But what about you?
Everything follows the flow. Don't worry, we'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Chaos.
Chaos!
Chaos.
What's gonna happen to this universe?
Don't worry. When we disappear, the speed of this universe's destruction will
So
slow down.
it'll eventually get destroyed, but don't worry, we're gonna slow it down.
But we can't stop the destruction itself. At best, this universe will last another few tens of thousands of years. before
Good.
it
Everyone here will
perishes.
be dead, so it doesn't matter.
Listen to me, Shion. The key to saving all lies in the land of origin.
It
Lost
sounds like the
Jerusalem.
making of another game that doesn't exist.
I and the Gnosis, the wills of countless people, will all return there. For mankind to survive, you must do what must be done in this universe. And then come find
It
Lost
seriously
Jerusalem.
sounds like that this is like leading up to another game. This was supposed to be episode 4 apparently. But wait, episode 5 is Xenogears. So that doesn't even make sense.
Shion, I know you and the others can do that.
Or wait, there was supposed to be an episode that was supposed to be like Xenogears, a retelling of it, but which one was it? Not episode 5. Episode 5 was of the Xenogears one. Forget it, it's so complicated.
Here you are. After all this time, I finally found the real you. And now, we are going to be apart again.
The time we'll spend apart will be an instant in the flow of universal time. I know we'll meet again. So please don't be sad, Xian.
That's unusually vague, coming from you, Cosmos.
I think it is the most natural thing for me to say. That too is because of you, Xian. Thank you.
No. Thank you for everything. You've given me so much. Cosmos.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, see you soon.
Let's begin. Cosmos, release my power now.
Very well, Yeshua.
Wandering wills, come to the cradle within you.
Now time to play an escape sequence. If you die, you have to redo it all over again.
The Gnosis are...
Nephilim's probably gathering them.
No, they're behaving very strangely.
They don't want to go.
What?
The Gnosis are objecting. They are refusing to join as one. No, they're afraid.
No! That would mean that Chaos and the others will... Jin! Go back! They're in serious danger!
No, we can't. Have you forgotten about the duty that they have entrusted us with? They stayed behind for us.
Xian, let's go. We have things we need to do. Isn't that right? Come on.
I guess guess it isn't possible for me to guide all the wills.
More time is needed to complete the dimensional shift. Cosmos, please protect this place until then.
Understood.
All right! The Elsa's not too far from there!
Jin!
Hey, Jin!
I'm afraid that Chaos and Cosmos won't be able to handle that many Gnosis by themselves. If I go in Asher, I'll be able to help them out a little.
No, Jin! You can't go alone! We're going to go with you!
Shion, you know that you already have other things that you must do.
What are you saying? I don't want you to go, Jin. I need you. I can't do anything alone.
Listen to what you're saying. You're not alone. You have all these wonderful friends. Shion, I know that I was never a very good brother. I did nothing but cause you pain most of the time. I always regretted not spending more time with you. So please, let me be your brother one last time.
I don't believe it. How can you say that? It's not fair of you to say something like that to me now. I'm the one who was wrong, not you. You always thought about me. I knew that you did. But I was the one who couldn't admit my real feelings. I was embarrassed or uncomfortable or something, and so I'm the one who pushed you away. I'm the one who caused you so much pain, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for it, Jin. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
What are you apologizing for? You're a wonderful sister, and you always have been. You've experienced nothing but suffering your whole life. So you have every right to be as happy as you possibly can be.
Oh, Jin.
Alan, my friend. She's a troublesome girl, but please take care of her.
Yes, Jin.
Thanks. Remember what Chaos said? He said that we'd all meet again. And besides, as a scholar, I have some interest in this land. This special land called Lost Jerusalem.
Jin.
And now, I bid you all farewell. See you soon.
Jin, I know I never said it, but I was happy. In my heart, I was so happy to be your sister. So thank you. Thank you, Jin.
Of course, I'm actually terrified. But I know in my heart this is what I must do. Well, Asher, we've got one final job to do. Let's go.
Starting from Mectum, the UMN columns throughout all regions of space are disappearing!
Communication with each region is gone. Unable to determine cause.
What did you say?
It's spreading with incredible speed. At this rate, it'll be less than 10 minutes before every single column is gone.
Togashi.
Wait a minute. What the hell is going on over there?
Damn it! They keep coming at us, one after another! Don't you know you're supposed to accept people's kindness?
Yeah, I'm shooting you. I'm being kind to you.
Momo, are you alright?
Yes, I can keep going.
The Elsa is just ahead. Hang in there, everyone.
Oh, Alan's acting like a big man now.
I'll show you! I'm gonna protect Shion!
Oh, Alan.
Are you all right? Can you stand up?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go.
Oh no!
Jin!
We will handle this. Do not worry.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Jin.
Little Master, it's good to see you're still alive.
Captain, emergency takeoff! We're getting out of here now!
Roger that. Wait a minute. What about Chaos and the others?
It's alright, don't worry about them. They have things they have to do, and so do we. Now let's go.
I see. That's just like him. All right, Tony, full speed ahead.
Okay, here we go!
You know what? The cutscene before the final battle actually wasn't as long as this one is. I mean, obviously it's an ending, so it's gonna be long, but I expected it to be pretty. I don't think it was actually a half hour long, that dialogue and cutscene before the final battle.
Cosmos!
Uh-oh. She lost her arm. What? Where'd that come from? Oh, it's the freaking Gnosis with a sword.
It'll take more than that!
Wow, he has no blood. I guess they removed it in this game.
Jin!
I mean, not in this game. In the localization, they might have removed it. Come on, that pierced your lung.
It's okay. I'm all right.
You look pretty fine.
Going. Hurry!
Right.
Game that had blood prior to this. What was the whole point of taking out the blood?
It's quiet now. I don't think it's ever been this quiet before in my whole life. This is what I sought. And yet, now that the time has finally come, I long for the noise of the past. I long for those hectic and chaotic days that once were. But this, too, is pleasant in an odd sort of way. Yes. The time has come for me to move on. Xian.
Jin!
Seems like Jin's just been waiting for his death.
Chaos!
Right. Any time, Nephilim. Jin, it's time. Jin. Thank you, Jin. Not now. We're almost there. Cosmos.
Xion, thank you. I know that I failed to protect you back then, but this time, I will. I'm leaving the rest to you now, Xion.
Wills that gather into my cradle, the time has come. We go to where everything began, to the land of origin. Now!
Oh my god, she's got that pendant. Oh, she always had that pendant, possibly. Basically, she turned to Big Ellie. And now, kid, I suck your mind out.
Hurry, or we'll get caught!
How are we supposed to hurry? There's not a single column left. There's no way we'll make it with normal flight.
Stop whining and just floor it!
The logical drive's maxed out. This is all she's got.
Damn it. I guess we'll just have to use that then.
But we still have things that we need to do. The future they entrusted to us is... Chaos! Jin! That's... Captain! 11 o'clock! There's a column! It's out there! There's still one left!
How can that be? All of the columns are gone.
Wait a minute. There's a column out there. It's fading quickly, but I detect a single column pulse.
For real?
It's chaos. I know it's chaos. They're protecting us.
What's the location?
Coordinates B03117. It's right by us.
All right. Course change. Coordinates B03117.
I'm on it.
60 seconds to effective column pulse range.
Damn it! Is this the end?
Little Master, have you ever listened to Wagner? This ship is a Lohengrin-class passenger freighter. Its form is like the Knight of the Swan. Tony! Over boost!
Aye, sir!
It's got wings!
Captain! What are the transfer destination coordinates? We have no idea where we'll come out!
Who cares? Anywhere's better than here!
Effective range in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Tony!
And they were never heard from again. Oh wait, there's Shion. You're floating. With the anti-gravity off? Or the gravity off?
Where are we?
In the middle of nowhere.
There is no EPR radar, and no data from the UMN. I'm unable to determine our position.
Are we in the far reaches of the universe?
What's that? Transmission?
No way! There's no UMN, so how can there be a transmission?
Talk about obsolete.
Oh my god, they're in the past or something?
This is an electromagnetic type transmission.
Can we respond?
Yes, I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's just, they have no other form of communication. UMN's down! UMN's down! Panic! When they said ancient form, I thought, like, they literally went to the past and someone was trying to contact them for some reason.
Hey, look!
It's the Dameron!
Honestly.
You suck, Miyuki.
You're going already. The only clue we have is the fragmented information left in the Y data. And with the loss of the UMN, you won't be able to use any transfer flight methods. All you'll have at your disposal is normal flight. I'm afraid it's going to be a little different.
Yes. I know I made a promise to Chaos. I know
that somehow I'll reach Lost Jerusalem.
Xion, may I want to go with you, Xion.
Thank you so much, Momo. But you know, you already have something to do here. You'll be working with Scientia to construct a brand new network. Make sure you...
Why are you talking to her like she's 5 years old?
Okay. I will. Xion. Junior.
Yeah. Momo, we'll be gone for a little while. So take care of this place.
Okay.
What is it?
Will you be sure to say hello to Albedo for me?
Yeah. I'll pass him the message when he wakes up. But he's pretty lazy, so I don't know when that'll be. Ziggy, take care of Momo and Yuli for us, okay?
Yes, of course. Don't worry. Concentrate on your mission.
What is their mission?
We'll see you soon. Until then.
I'll be waiting for you. I'll keep waiting until you finally
Dog
come
has
back.
purple eyes.
Good luck. See you soon.
Is gone, and the night is still so dark. I'm a little bit afraid of tomorrow. For this day was so long and hard for me, and I've lost some of the things so far I have trusted. Now I will close my heart and sleep a while. Bless my dream with gentle darkness until I could have my strength to wait for the light.
Jin, now I think I understand what Wilhelm wanted to do. Just a little bit better. His methods may have been wrong, but now I think I understand the logic behind his reasons. Living the same life over and over again. But living those lives without any regrets is what really matters. That's probably what the ideal vision of being human is all about. However, we humans are really not that strong. And we know that we can't live like that. We're creatures that are much more flawed, weak, and smaller than that. We hurt others. We lie to ourselves. We hate. We blame others. We regret. But even if we are weak, and even if it is our fate to disappear entirely, I think the will to change the future is still an important one. We must try to change the things around us, little by little, even if it is one step at a time. And even if everything is already predetermined. It's not something for us to be sad about. No, on the contrary, the future is overflowing with hope. And we have infinite paths to choose from. Isn't that right? Chaos. Cosmos.
And that concludes the Xenosaga. And yeah, that was an interesting series of games. Very, very, very full of stuff. I mean, it's really hard to summarize it in a short bit, you know. But I mean, it's like there's just so much happening. Is the series flawed? Oh, definitely it's flawed. Is it a mess? Oh, it's a mess, all right. But you know, Bandai did not really give them much. And of course, I think Tetsuya Takahashi left anyway after the first game, so what do you know? What's that supposed to be? Cosmos. There she is. How'd you survive that? I thought she was like hooked onto the letters.
I guess. Both you
I
and
thought you
still
blew up.
exist in this world, after all. As long as people. As long as the universe desires it, we will continue to exist. We haven't finished what we need to do yet.
But what about Jin? Is he dead?
So, until then.
Oh, she's
well.
She's in a state of sleep apparently.
Cosmos.
Can't say she's functioning 100%.
Good night.
I presume there might be more. Because this is still technically an FMV. Get some stuff in New York? Or was that it? Well, anyways. Yeah, it's very hard to summarize the game in one sitting because it's 3 different games and they're wildly different. I mean, they use the same base, but their gameplay styles are different enough that they do stand out from each other. But yeah, the story is all over the place in the games, and it's really not here till you really get an idea of what they're going for. But we still don't know what's up with that damn Zohar. I don't think we ever really truly learned the origins of it. It was dug up by people in our like modern day period in the first game and the initial cutscene, and then it just causes havoc everywhere. So even there in Xenogears, but again, the Zohar just causes problems for whoever gets it. You know, that's what happened. Then it was known as the Zohar modifier. Here they just call it Zohar. And then there's references to Zohar in Xenoblade Chronicles X, and in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there's even more Zohar references. So that thing's never gonna leave. Whether, I mean, it's not actually in Xenoblade X, but it's just referenced. I don't know. It's like they're so proud of their design for the Zohar that they just can't let it go. Unless it actually plays a part in Xenoblade 2, but we won't know until that game comes out, and that's one of the reasons I'm going to get a Switch, definitely. So, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, so I'd say move on to the YouTube comments, if anything, because me just trying to summarize, like it's a good series, but it's definitely hard for most people to play through, I would see. Because it's just it's a lot of cutscenes, a lot of dialogue, and the gameplay, it's a standard RPG gameplay wise, but it's a story that really, you know, sticks out for it. Overall, out of all the Xeno games, I'd still say Blade is my favorite. I would say Xenogears is a close second. Xenoblade X is alright. But because it's severely incomplete, I can't really rate it yet because it felt like the whole game felt like a prologue. So I don't even know what's going to go on with that. Yeah, now turn to a general Xeno discussion. But it's just an odd series. It's so ambitious and they can never seem to find the right way to go about it. well, Xenoblade, but it was more of it was a much less ambitious game, Xenoblade. Still music going on. There's some stars. First I thought my TV was like really dirty. Is there more? Or am I just watching like just some sort of endgame thing? Like when Final Fantasy has the stars going through with its prologue music or whatever they call it. Well, thanks for watching, Steppa. Oh, hey, look. Was that Cosmos rotting away? Has she been asleep for that long? It was a ride. Don't get me wrong. That was a ride of a game. Especially because it was 3 games. Imagine if there were 7, how it would have gone. If there were 7, I wouldn't have even been done yet. Xenosaga. And that's probably the official end of it. Drifting toward Earth? That hardly makes any sense. Well, sure. For what purpose? What, New Game Plus? I can't transfer it anymore. There's no more left. Game cleared. What purpose was there to save? I'm curious. What happens if I load it? Game clear bonus. Unlock swimsuit mode. Unlocked Alan's swimsuit. Why do I have Alan's swimsuit? What? You beat the game. You get everyone in a swimsuit. Why does Alan have a swimsuit even? He's not even a playable character. What? Congratulations, game clear. Acquire Alan's swimsuit and flawless. Okay. Also, where am I? This is like... It's confusing. That just interrupted my train of thought. I assume we're like at the end of the game still. Pretty much. Okay. Alright, so we got Chaos's Ancient Times robe, apparently. That's what Flawless is. Okay, so... like, I don't have any swimsuits on, do I? There's Flawless. Special armor that changes the character model. I mean... it's terrible. I didn't unlock swimsuits for everyone, so... there you go. It's almost pointless. He's gonna be my new leader just so I can see it. And there we go. We have Yeshua instead. Alright, so I can also watch the cutscenes with swimsuits. Apparently now, that's the main place it's affected. I don't know why you would want to. I don't even know why it's a thing, but apparently it is. So, okay, it exists. This is what happens when you beat the game. You get swimsuits. I'm not going to question. They're the creators. I don't have a right to question it. Alright, anyways... Irene, what else can I say? It's, you know, I'm glad I played the series, definitely. It's something I've been looking forward to playing for a while, and now that it's over, I feel like there's a hole in my soul. Not really. No, it's you know what? It's not the same feeling when I beat Xenoblade though, because Xenoblade was a lot more engaging. This, you know, like I said, this, if the series was properly funded and, well, more respected, maybe it could have accomplished more. But unfortunately, it was, again, once again, like Xenogears, it was too ambitious for its own good. 7 games. Send a game. Well, I mean, you could in theory. I mean, I've only been asked that like once. I've been gifted a game before through the PSN, which was Alundra, which I played. But yes, if a game is donated to me, I pretty much will push it up higher because I consider that a nice gesture. I don't solicit for that, but I would not say no to it. I just don't want anyone to feel like they're forced to give anything to me, obviously. But it is appreciated. So, I mean, which game do you have in mind to send, if you were to send one? And I don't know if you're talking about physical or through a digital means, but regardless, it's just I'm just curious now about what game you want to see played. If you don't mind telling me right here and right now. And then I'll end the stream after that. So I'm just about curious about hearing about what you have to say. Yeah, I see. So it is a physical game. All right. Well, that's something that can be, if that can be arranged at a later time, definitely, if it's something you want to do. But yes, I'm just curious about what game it is actually, because first of all, let's make sure it's a game that I don't already own, because I have a lot of games and that I either have or have not played it. Phantasy Star Universe. I've never played a Phantasy Star before, so I actually don't own any Phantasy Stars, but I have been interested in the series before. Which one is Phantasy Star Universe? Which console is that on? Because there's so many of them that I'm not really sure. That sounds like it'd be on a PlayStation-based platform, wouldn't it? Anyways, the normal way I do things is when requests are made, eventually I purchase the games on my own, obviously, but like this is not something we'll deal with right now. PC, PS2. Well, if it's for a PC and on Steam, that could also be, in theory, a better way. If the PC version is good. If it's on Steam, the Steam ports of PS2 games can be iffy. But anyways, that's something that can be discussed later. Alright, that's interesting. Anyways, but that's something we can talk about another time in, obviously, a more private manner. So, I mean, I have a Steam account that I can always be reached on through my email, lpbyrequest@gmail.com is where I can be emailed if anyone ever needs to contact me for any reason. My Steam is, well, LP by request, obviously. Basically, if you want to find me, search for LP by request and you'll find me. I make sure to keep my name consistent so that if people want to try and search me up, you can find me. There's the Google+, there's Twitter, there's all sorts of areas. If you want to contact me for any reason, then those are the best ways. And on Steam, you can chat. Heck, you can even send messages on Twitch from what I see. And yeah, there are ways, but I think it's about time to end this stream. And next up on the list, though, the highly demanded by like 5 people, but still demanded enough, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix 1.5. I do not know anything about Kingdom Hearts other than that is quite a popular game, and I'm gonna get to it. I was told that the Final Mix was the best version to get, even though I was gonna try and get the PS2 versions because I always like to try and play the original versions if possible. But this includes the side games apparently, so Kingdom Hearts is going to happen next. And I don't know, it could be interesting. I don't really know. Disney and Square. I don't know what to expect from it, really. So I guess I'll see when I start playing it, which might be Monday. So possibly Monday, you will see Kingdom Hearts streamed for the first time. And then there's obviously Kingdom Hearts 2.5, then Kingdom Hearts 3. But I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is available on PS3, so I don't know. Anyways, that's way too far in the future, Kingdom Hearts 3. First, I have to deal with the first game / the whatever side games they have. So, thanks for all those who watched Xenosaga episode 1 through 3. If you just joined up on 3 and feel like checking out the previous games, all on YouTube. Everything I post, everything I've done is on YouTube. In fact, the streams have only been done since March, really. So, but I post all my streams to YouTube. If you weren't able to make it, thanks for those who watched, commented, helped, whatever. And hope to see you guys in any other games. I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts will get a lot more views than Metroid Prime 3, because Metroid Prime 3 seems to be more mixed than I was expecting. But regardless, that's it. It was a fun series, though up and down, but hey, you know, gotta experience everything. Anyways, so long, see you next time.